Welcome back to The Slate. I'm Nick Maslow.
And I'm Jenny Hamilton. Today on The Slate, we see what two UM students had to say about the futuristic thriller, Gamer.
It will be interesting. Also, we have the world premiere of yet another explosive trailer.
And finally, we show you our top 5 picks of the best punches to the face in film history.
They're going to knock you out. Right, Jenny?
Oh, of course. All right, let's get right to the movie news. A lot of buzz coming out of the Pixar world. In an event held in London, Disney announced several upcoming developments. Timothy Dalton, the former James Bond, has signed on for a role on Toy Story 3 as the voice of Mr. Pricklepants, a toy hedgehog with an affinity for the theater. In the film, Andy is off to college, leaving all our favorite toys at the mercy of daycare children. A writer has been found to bring Judge Dredd back to the big screen. Alex Garland, best known for writing his zombie flick 28 Days Later, has started working on a reboot of the action British comic. Considering the fact that 1995 big screen version starring Sylvester Stallone was a monumental flop, it's amazing that Judge Dredd is getting a second chance at all. No word yet on whether Rob Schneider has been asked to return. Speaking of mindless action remakes, it looks like the cast of the A-Team, slated to open in the summer of 2010, is beginning to take shape. According to blackfilm.com, District 9 star Sholto Copley has been offered the role of the team's pilot, Howling Mad Murdoch. Liam Neeson and Bradley Cooper have already signed on, and UFC brawler Rampage Jackson has been tapped to play Sergeant Bosco B.A. Barabbas. We at The Slate hope that Jackson will be able to continue the incredible legacy of a great American hero, Mr. T. Ladies and gentlemen, Rambo is back. According to Ain't It Cool News, Sylvester Stallone is gearing up to direct and star in Rambo 5, The Savage Hunt. Sly has already dropped some hints about the plot of this newest bloodbath. Believe it or not, this one is about a genetic military experiment gone wrong. A ferocious beast is on the loose in the Arctic, and it's headed our way. Rambo is our only hope for humanity. I can taste the Oscar already. Let's toss it over to Nick for our opinion segment, where we will see who draws first blood.
Thank you, Jenny. Here I am with the wonderful Dennis Hoffman and Christy Garcia. Guys, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us, Nick.
All right, guys. Now, today we're going to be talking about this movie called The Gamer.
They call it a game.
Slayers gives the gamer full control of a human being in full-scale combat.
But the players are real.
Every one of our Slayers is a death row inmate. Stay alive for 30 sessions, you get set free. That's not a bad deal.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Christy?
I'd have to say thumbs down. And I say that with disappointment because I know that movie could have been so much more with the plot line it had. Because, I mean, it's a unique concept what they have dealing with the futuristic gaming world and the whole sci-fi aspect. But it was kind of deterred by a lot of the violence and excessive nudity that was in the plot that just really kind of ruined the movie for me. So, personally, I was not a big fan.
I almost walked out of the film.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds creepy.
Yeah, it's very, very creepy. That's the word I will use. There is a character in the film is about like what you think about in this world. He's a fat, obese man who controls a woman and makes her do sexual things in this world. It's really ridiculous spectacle. But they did not bring the same, I guess, passion for a gamer. They want to do something, I guess, more mainstream, but at the same time, it just didn't work because it was a poorly executed film. It wasn't their kind of film, in my opinion. It is very self-indulgent. I mean, it did not like go to. It was very. I think they made it for themselves, not for their audience. It was just not my kind of film at all.
All right. Now, when you guys went to see it, you had mentioned that you had thought about walking out. Did you see anyone leave the theater?
I did not see a lot of people by the end of the movie. So I assume that it wasn't good enough to stay for those people to walk out. So
I saw quite a few people walk out.
You did?
Yeah, I saw quite a few women very unhappy with Gerard Butler. That's what I'm going to say. Very unhappy with Gerard Butler.
Well, it sounds like someone might need a new agent, right?
Yes, I would agree.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully next week we will have a more positive review for you. In the meantime, Jenny has a wonderful trailer for us, and I hear that it's not a double wide. Jenny?
That's right, Nick. Boys and girls, get ready. It's Oskar Schindler versus the entire Third Reich. Get ready for this hard-hitting sequel to Schindler's List.
I won't soon forget the name Schindler here, I can tell you that. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
I don't know. Please! I don't know! I don't know! No! Please!
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. Good luck.
It was all business. It wasn't personal.
It was all personal to me.
Wow. Jenny, are you getting teary-eyed over this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, from one fist to another. Here comes take 5. Today we're going to show you the best punches in the history of film.
At number 5, it's Edward Norton sticking Edward Norton in Fight Club.
At number 4, it's Will Smith welcoming some out-of-this-world visitors in Independence Day.
Welcome to Earth.
And number 3, Alex Cross, aka Mongo, knocks out a horse in Blazing Saddles.
Hey, you can't park that animal over there. It's illegal.
The number 2 greatest punch in cinematic history is The Big Show socking a pint-sized Santa in Jingle All the Way.
And at number 1, Nicolas Cage in a bear suit.
What is it? What's wrong, sister?
You ever seen The Wicker Man, Nick?
No, and after that clip, I don't think I'm going to. Well, there you have it, the 5 greatest punches in the history of movies.
And don't forget to check out our YouTube and Facebook pages. Also, look for our podcast on iTunes.
That's all the time we have for UMTV's The Slate. Please join us next week.
That's what I call a close encounter.